Now you join us today at Cadbury Athletic in probably what is going to be our season-defining game. We are facing Nottingham Forest. The chase for the title is heating up. Let me show you what you've missed. Now, what better place to start than the championship table? We are top of the championship with 3 points ahead of second place Birmingham City, who we played a couple of episodes ago. 17 wins, 8 draws and 5 losses this season, a plus goal difference of 30. Now we are facing Nottingham Forest today, who are still in the playoff place. Don't forget, they had a 12-point deduction, so they should be really storming this league, but they're going to be tough opposition for us today. Looking at the goal stats, we're not involved with the most goals scored in the series so far, but Oliver Jakobsen is third for the average rating, 7.30, because he is joint first of the assist charts with 10. Hopefully one that we can bring in on a permanent transfer. And speaking of transfers, we have made some since you were last here. It is the 1st of February currently, and the transfer window has shut. Looking at if anyone has left us, a few have, but nothing major here. I mean, Ross O'Hare has gone to Wimbledon for 150,000. Bradley MacArthur has gone out on loan for a £100,000 loan fee. Charlie Scott, our centre-back, has gone out on loan to St Johnstone for 7.50. And Jermaine Diakite has gone on loan to Generation Foot. And there is a reason, because we did buy him as well. So Jermaine Diakite has come in, 18-year-old Senegalese striker. Again, he was one of those, he was quite cheap to pick up at Generation Foot. His media prediction was a promising striker, so let's see if he can fulfill his potential. £450 a week, it's not the most amount of money in the world, so quite happy to bring him in at such a kind of a cheap investment option there. Looking at the other players that have come in, we've made quite a few transfers, I will be honest. A lot of them have been loans as well. So Ben Berry has come in from Crystal Palace. Was it 110,000 for him? 160,000 for Ben Berry. He can play in a multitude of positions. He's definitely not going to be a centre-back for us at the club, but a right-back and an attacking right midfielder. A bit of cover, £2,100 a week. I mean, it's valued at 350 to 550,000. He's a backup at best, but yeah. I liked his physicals and his determination, so hopefully he can improve going forward. Now, the loans that have come in, we've made four big loans as well. Lee Yong-hyun has come in from Ulsan, 19-year-old South Korean striker. I've always got an affiliation with bringing in South Korean and Japanese players, and this guy looks absolutely fantastic as a striker. Advanced forward, 15 finishing, he's got 15 flair, 16 off the ball, good physicals as well, and 14 composure, so hopefully when it's required, we can bring Lee Jong-hyun into the team. He isn't the only other person that we brought in as a striker, though. We also have Cristiano Valverde, can play as a right winger, but we brought this guy in on loan from Sporting CP. I mean, his dribbling and his finishing is fantastic, along with his flair and his pace, so it should be quite a tricky customer on the right-hand side. A striker, if required as well, only his composure is a little bit low at 10, but again, another good squad option player that we have brought into here. Lazar Arnautovic, this is a guy that we've been chasing for a couple of years now from Slavia Prague, but he wasn't interested in joining us, but we've managed to bring him in on loan for the rest of the season. We paid £1,000 a week in his wages as well. 20-year-old Bosnian. He wasn't originally Bosnian though, was he? No, he was. Apparently, he was always Bosnian, Ross. But yeah, Lazar Arnautovic, he looks like a very good player. Again, he's not going to get in over our first teamers, but good first touch, good technique, fantastic flair and balance as well. So he should be a very vital attacking midfielder here, or on the advanced positions as well, if we do require him. And the last person that we have brought in on a loan is Alberto Fabri. This guy's come in from Inter Milan. He's probably going to be our first choice striker for the remainder of the season, if we are being honest. He's valued in at 10 to 14.5 million, 16 dribbling, 16 finishing, 17 determination, 16 flair, 16 technique. He's fast as well. Composure's decent at 14 with good anticipation. 20 years of age. Can we impress on loan? If we get promoted, can we sign him on a permanent? Who knows? But very happy to bring this guy in from Inter Milan. And then there's just two other transfers that have come in which I have neglected as well. The first one is Ben Godfrey. Brought him in on a free transfer, mainly because Rehoy got injured at left back, so we brought in Ben Godfrey, a bit of experience as well. He's here for the end of the rest of the season. £3,100 a week. Wasn't going to complain too much with this guy coming in. And lastly, we've signed someone from Real Madrid, Gerardo Felipe, a left midfield option. He was out of contract at the end of the season. We've offered £5,750,000. He accepted the pre-contract, and we have confirmed it for £100,000. Very looking forward to him coming in. He's already played 4 games for us, 3 off the bench, and has already scored 2 goals as well. So fantastic stuff by Gerard Philippe then. Now we have got today's episode against Nottingham Forest. I'll see you there. Now this is going to be the team that we use to face against Nottingham Forest today. We're still going with the 4-1-4 mastery. It is kind of the inverted, more defensive option than what we were playing originally, which was this one here. But so yeah, we are dropping down as well. And if we want to as well, we can go a little bit deeper with the defensive mentality also. Now, Diatta and Jakobsen are inverted wingers in this formation, with Donev and Moore in the middle, Thea Khan as our ball winning midfielder on defend, and Fabry is going to get his debut today in place of Everest. I want a little bit of quality in the front end of the pitch, and now we do need to give team numbers to Lee Yong-hyun, Fabry and Valverde as well. Hoping for a good game today. I mean, Nottingham Forest, they are in 6th place. They should really be top of the division, only due to the points deduction that was given to them. I want the team to pick up where they left off last time. We've been a fantastic run of form, and I just hope we can continue it today against Nottingham Forest. I think the 3 games that we played this season have all ended in a draw in a live com. So yeah, hopefully we can finally get a win in a live game so far. But as we can see, we've won 17, drawn 8, lost 5. The best goal difference in the league, and we've got more points only by 3 than 2nd place Birmingham City as well. Let's get into today's episode. Let's get into today's game. And let's get into Nottingham Forest. Would help if I pressed play instead of pause. And straight away, as always, we are going to demand more from the get-go. And we have started the better team as well. 3 shots with 1 on target, 64% possession. A highlight would be nice though, particularly if it is a goal for ourselves. I mean, against Birmingham City, we conceded a late goal. We conceded a late goal again against Leeds. Just hoping that we can sign off with a win today against Nottingham Forest. But to be honest, not a lot has actually happened here. Commentator's curse. Salza for Nottingham Forest is going to whip it in. Birmingham City are winning as well, as Clayton clears it over the bar there as well. I mean, the Birmingham result is one that we do need to keep a hold of. I don't think they can overtake us, but Godfrey cuts out a loose pass there on the left-hand side. Gives it to Hoey, into Moore. Back to Prandini. He's actually been able to start games and be registered this season as well. Jakobsen into Donev. I mean, it's a poor touch from Donev into Dino. And Forest, they are going to run at us, but Godfrey picks it up again. Nicely done. Into Moore. Into Jakobsen. Into the box. 1-0. Fantastic stuff. Oliver Jakobsen. He's out of contract at the end of the season. He's definitely one I want to bring in. I think it's going to rely on us being a Premier League team though. But Godfrey finds Moore. Moore into Jakobsen. Lovely. Into the box. Nice right-footed finish. Past Peter in goal as well. I mean, can we hold on to a lead in this game? I really hope we can. We're losing the possession stats, and Forest are going to put it in. And a fantastic save from Paulio. It was offside, but yeah, you can't be too careless at the back there, especially against this Nottingham Forest team. And I'll be honest, 1-0. I'm quite happy with 1-0 so far. We are going to pump our fists. They are capable of even better. And I don't think there's any need to change our formation or our tactic just yet. We are going to demand more still. Maybe with 20 minutes to go, I will drop down into our more defensive formation as well. But for now, very happy with how we are playing. I mean, 65 minutes on the board. Let's make a couple of changes. Let's freshen things up as well. Sanjay is on a booking, so we're going to bring in Tejera at right back. I mean, everyone, they're playing fine. I think Hoey isn't playing fantastic, but I mean, Donev on a 6.6. No, we'll bring you off for Tony Wilkins. We're going to put Theokane as our advanced playmaker as well, although he is more suited to a ball-winning midfielder. You know what, maybe we'll swap you around there. Theokane will make you a ball-winning midfielder on defend as well. Now, who else have we got? I mean, we got Diatta to bring off for Philippe, and Fabry hasn't been fantastic, so we're going to bring in... This is a tough one. We're going to bring in Fazuni Traore, purely because he's been our first choice goal scorer this season, and we are going to demand more as well. We'll stick with the positive mentality, but we are dominating the game. Looking at this, possession has gone back into our favour. Godfrey's on a booking, which I'm not too happy about, but I don't think we actually have another left back to bring in. Dion Sanderson potentially can move out to there. Now we are into extra time, 3 minutes. Hopefully no late goal, and there isn't. We've beaten Nottingham Forest. That is a massive, massive win that is for us. And how did Birmingham City get on in their game as well? Let's find out. They won 2-0 against Leyton Orient. So there is a little bit of a gap between ourselves and third place Derby County. Now, Derby County is going to be the game that we are going to be coming back for. It is very tight at the top of the table. If we look at the schedule, Derby County, they are 10 days away. We have got Birmingham City as well, but we've already played them in a live game. So we will be back on the 2nd of April to face Derby County. Now, I'm absolutely loving this series. I'm such a big fan of Cadbury Athletic as well. I love making my own kits, and I think being with this team from tier 12 to potentially on the verge of the Premier League is probably going to be one of my greatest achievements in Football Manager. One that I've stuck with as well for a long time, so I'm quite happy that you guys have been here on this journey with me as well. Hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know if we should get Jakobsen in on a full-time deal, and I'll see you for the game against Derby, hopefully where we can get promoted into the Premier League. I'll see you next time.